Hi friends, good morning and welcome to your quick 10-minute stretching class. Today is going to be a great class to increase your flexibility, wake up and stretch your muscles, especially we've been sleeping in a position probably for at least 6 hours, not moving our body. This is great to do, especially if you're short on time. So if you're ready, all you'll need is yourself and let's get started. Let's start in an easy pose. So seated, cross-legged, however is comfortable for you. Closing your eyes, rest your hands on top of your knees with your hands facing up towards the sky. Allow your shoulders to roll back and down away from the ears. And just taking this moment to focus solely on the breath. Taking a deep inhale through the belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling out of the chest, ribs, belly. And again, inhale, 3-part breath. And exhale again, letting it all out. On the next inhale, open your eyes. Reach your arms out towards the side. Feel a nice, good wake up stretch as you take your palms together and up, holding your hands up together over your head here. Growing your neck even longer, feeling a nice stretch through the upper back and the arms. And let's exhale, fold forward as we take our arms along the side of our body in a T, bringing your forehead down to your mat or maybe resting it on a block or a blanket if you have it beside you. And just feeling this nice opening in the arms here. Like you're giving Mother Earth a nice big hug. Good, and slowly coming on up as you reach the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, left hand down as you reach the right arm over the head. Lengthen the right side of your body as you lift up through the chest, looking up towards that right arm. And just pulsing a little bit with your right arm so that we get a deeper stretch through the side of our body. Helping to stretch out the side of our back here. This should feel really nice. Making sure that your tailbone, so your sit bones are nice and grounded here. And inhale, reach the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, other side. Right hand comes down as you lift the left arm up, stretching through the left side, looking up towards the left arm. Making sure you try to extend the elbow nice and straight. So you're bringing lots of energy and fire to your arm and your hand here. Feeling a deeper stretch through every exhale, sinking deeper. Beautiful, slowly release. And let's take our legs out in front of us into a seated staff pose. So sit up nice and tall with your back. Rest your hands on top of your thighs. And let's flex our feet, pointing our toes up towards the sky. And then point your toes forward. Inhale, point the toes up. Exhale, forward. 2 more, inhale up. Exhale, forward. 1 last one. Point those toes, coming back into neutral. Let's inhale and reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, coming into our seated forward fold as we reach for our toes. Or maybe it's just the ankles today, or maybe it's perhaps behind the knees. Whatever it may be is exactly where you need to be. There's no right or wrong. Just simply feel into the stretch. Feel into the back of your hamstrings. If you're not feeling it, go even deeper. Maybe if you can reach the toes, adding a block or a book behind your feet and grabbing behind that. Reach the crown of your head forward. Slowly coming on up, back into seated. Swinging your legs behind you now into tabletop position. Let's stretch out our back as we inhale and drop the belly. Look up into our cow. And exhale, rounding out the spine into cat. So inhale, dropping the belly. Stretching the front of your abs. And exhale, rounding chin to your chest. Last 2 here, really feeling into this, moving nice and slow. Exhale, rounding the spine.
Feeling a nice stretch through your shoulders.
And again, inhaling, dropping the belly, looking up.
And exhale, chin to your chest, look towards your belly button. Inhale, coming back into neutral. And exhale, sitting back into child's pose, either with your knees together or your knees as wide as your mat. Reaching more forward with your fingers so you can feel a nicer opening through your shoulders and your back. And your hips are just falling back towards your heels. And then coming on up into our seated hero pose. Let's roll our shoulders forward here, down and away from the ears. Feeling a nice stretch. So really moving those arms up and down. And then moving it in the opposite direction here. So rolling them back. This is a really good stretch to do, especially when we are seated during longer periods throughout the day. Just feel this nice opening. Now rest your hands on top of your thighs here and start to just stretch out your neck as you roll it towards the right side. And go really slow here so that you can feel the stretch throughout all four sides of your neck here. Just letting your head be heavy and then taking and rolling it to the opposite direction. Making sure that your shoulders are down and away from the ears and that your spine is still nice and straight here. This should feel very relaxing for your neck. These are movements we don't think about doing, but they're super beneficial for us. Taking your head back to neutral and take your hands in front of you. We're going to sit back onto our heels with all 10 of our toes tucked underneath. Facing our fingertips towards our knees, lifting the top of our palms up off the mat, and just swaying the hips slowly side to side here. Going deeper as we take a more bend through the elbows. Making sure that your shoulders are again away from the ears. Looking forward in front of you. And just lifting through the chest. So going deep into our wrists and our fingers. This is really good for getting into our internal organs as well when we're holding this. Because of the fact that we're stimulating our digestive organs, our spleen, our kidneys, everything here is attached. And slowly releasing the hands out. Let's come into tabletop position as we tuck our toes and shift our weight back into downward facing dog. Let your hips really push up back towards the sky, keeping your feet hip distance apart. Your fingers are nice and spread apart here and fully gripped, letting your elbows and chest sink deeper towards your mat. Feeling into this. And let's slowly walk our feet one at a time to the front of our mat. Standing forward fold. Let's pivot our feet hip distance, grabbing opposite elbows, bending the knees slightly, and swaying side to side here. Letting your body and your head be super heavy with your upper body here. Shaking it out with your head. Feeling a nice stretch through the side of your back and your hips. And releasing your hands as you roll up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Your feet are together. Let's inhale as we reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, folding forward. And again, we're going to inhale, flow through this as we bend the knees, reaching the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, lead with the heart as you fold forward. And again, inhale, rolling the spine up, reaching the arms up. And exhale, swan dive it down. And again, rolling up here. Feeling this nice opening in your arms and your chest as you reach up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen your back now. And exhale, let's go ahead and step into downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Push all your weight back here. And dropping your knees, coming into the center of your mat, seated into a cross-legged position. Resting your hands on top of your knees, keeping the palms open here. And let's inhale as we reach the arms up towards the side in a T. Feel that opening through the arms and the shoulders. And then reaching the arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands down to your heart. And again, closing off the practice as we reach, lengthen the arms and the fingertips. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart, thanking yourself for being here for this quick, effective stretch class. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to Yena Yoga. Give me a thumbs up, a comment. All my love and light. Namaste.